Yeah, I hate her. Yeah, that's she's delivering a horror spirit amongst young girls.
And what's crazy is I seen a video. Oh, you guys, I seen a video where she said her own was taken.
Charleston White just went off, leaking what looks like Sexyy Red's medical report and even throwing out some heavyweight rapper names. These weren't small names either. We're talking some of the most recognizable in hip-hop, the kind that make you stop scrolling instantly. But Charleston didn't stop there. He straight up painted her as contaminated, linking it to the wild lifestyle she raps about. Once those receipts hit the timeline, fans went crazy connecting the dots. From club sightings to IG pics to baby daddy drama, and he didn't hold back with the visuals either.
You know, Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
Posting a zoomed-in shot of her mouth, hinting at an infection captioned, "I ain't lied yet." He even got graphic, accusing her of reckless hookups and saying her thing couldn't escape a bacterial mess. He dragged it further with, "Y'all out here raw dogging, of course that Gucci gonna get funky." This wasn't just shade. Charleston went full savage, making sure the whole internet was buzzing. Charleston wasn't just trolling for clout. He went straight for the real risks tied to Sexyy Red's history, which is why he dropped what looked like her STD report. That's the kind of move that sent social media into overdrive, with people connecting dots about every rapper she's ever been linked to. And one name that had everybody wildin'? Gucci Third Leg. A former fling once accused him of knowingly passing her an infection.
And when you gonna keep it gangster? When you gonna keep it that's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months.
And when that story resurfaced, the internet lost its mind. It didn't stop there either. This dude bragged about sleeping with over 3,000 women and even linked up with adult stars, making White's claims hit way harder. So when fans remembered that Gucci and Sexyy were rumored to be close, the speculation about her exposure only got louder. The drama got so messy that Sexyy herself had to hop on Instagram just to vent about all the rumors. Sexyy Red tried to clap back, saying she's tired of people obsessing over her body. But fans weren't letting up. One even wrote, "She got it from Gucci Third Leg," which is exactly when Charleston dropped those alleged medical receipts. Suddenly, people started treating it like the drama didn't just end with her. It started with her. Then came the bomb, Drake. He'd been spotted hugged up with her at the club, even kissing her cheek and posting, "Just met my rightful wife, Sexyy Red." She reposted it, bragging, "I'm your favorite rapper's rapper." Multiple sightings had folks convinced they were way more than just friends. And Charleston didn't stop there. He pulled in Chief Keef. Red herself admitted, "We like each other," even joking he could be her third baby daddy. Add in her public shade at King Von's sister, and fans were sure something real was going on. But the wildest twist, Red once teased a mystery man on IG. Only his feet showed, rocking an ankle monitor. She captioned it, "I like fucking with drillers, dreadhead killers." Another possible link in Charleston's chain, leaving fans to piece together who else might have been exposed. Another shocking name tied to Charleston's list, Adin Ross. He literally went live saying, "I did have Sexyy Red. It was good. She was kind of the dominant one."
But I said to myself, she looked like it get hot. It looked like it get funky in whatever room she f***ing in. It get hot.
Then he doubled down, admitting he watched her tape, and that's what made him shoot his shot. The clip went viral instantly, and Sexyy Red clapped back hard. "You paid me to take your virginity, and I did just that." Next, she even joked, "Psych, you couldn't test me with a stick." But the mess didn't stop there. Ray J jumped on Twitch claiming he and Red hooked up on a flight. She denied it right away, calling him crazy for even saying it. Still, fans kept asking, if she's telling the truth, why was his name allegedly on Charleston's list at all?
Because Sexyy Red pushed a lot of sexual violence, and so my kids would have to be grown to go listen to that. But no.
Then came whispers about Huncho, after he played her love interest in a video and she dropped IG captions that lined up with his lyrics. People swore it wasn't just acting. And once White's medical report surfaced, folks started connecting Huncho to the same messy circle of names. To make it worse, even her own baby daddy accused her of burning rappers and waved paperwork around, only to backtrack later. That's why Charleston's receipts hit so much harder. They kept the focus right on her. Her baby daddy claimed the virus was dormant, but still herpes. And to prove it, he flashed paperwork showing no active detection at the time. Then he doubled down, saying, "Y'all favorite rapper, she burning everybody. You gotta be strong for that, cause it ain't for the weak." But here's the twist. Later, he backpedaled, insisting he never actually caught anything and even pulled out proof to clear himself. Still, just hearing him say it made people rethink all the rappers she's been tied to. Even casual hangouts suddenly looked different once STDs got dragged into the mix. That's why Charleston's list started hitting harder. Folks saw a ripple effect waiting to happen, and Sexyy Red herself hasn't exactly kept things clean cut. She's openly joked about STIs, even posting a viral pic of a fan outside the ER holding money that spelled, "I want the STD," with her caption, "It's gone now. I took my meds." She later admitted she'd caught chlamydia twice, saying when she and her man got back together, "We both was like, what's that smell?" So when White dropped that so-called medical report, people didn't laugh. They lined it up with her own admissions, her past hookups, and the baby daddy drama. And suddenly his claims felt a lot more real. And it's not just Charleston White stirring things up. Lord Jamar jumped in too, and he went straight for the jugular. He said Sexyy Red looked like the type of girl where you walk in the room and instantly smell something nasty, like somebody just finished smashing. Then he doubled down, bringing up a video where Red herself admitted her poo was stinking, adding that she just looks like the type where any room she's in gets hot and funky real quick. When Jamar clowned her for admitting that, it suddenly made Charleston's leaks sound way more believable. That medical report didn't feel like random shade anymore. It lined up with what people had already been whispering about her behind the scenes. Between her own STI admissions, the hookups, the big-name rappers, and commentary like Jamar's, this stopped looking like gossip and started looking like a full-blown pattern. That's why folks are asking if some of the names on White's list might really be tangled in that chain of exposure. And here's the kicker. Some people are even accusing Sexyy Red of deliberately spreading infections, with one comment reading, "STDs are a part of her brand, she made that choice." Others don't blame her directly. They say she's just a product of a toxic, clout-hungry culture that chews women up for views and throws them away later. Either way, it's sticky, it's stinky, and White's spin is hitting heavy. Charleston swears it's bigger than just one artist, saying the system purposely pushes women like Sexyy Red to the front while hiding misogyny in plain sight. In his words, Red is pushing off a lot of sexual violence. So when he put those medical records out and started dropping names, it stopped being gossip and turned into a statement. White knows exactly how to stir the pot and shut the room down. And this guarantees the Sexyy Red conversation isn't dying anytime soon. Thanks for watching Star Watch. Smash that like button, comment below, share this video with your circle, and subscribe for non-stop celebrity updates.